Well, good day, all. Mark here. Yeah, just wanted to say it's been a while since I posted a video. The knee's doing good. Things have gone well with the surgery there. So that's all healing up. Now with the family, as the sign says, we ran into. We got the grandkids. Our grandkids come here from Ukraine every summer, and they've got a 4-year visa. They come here every 2 years. We had an issue, went to our MP, straightened it out, just because I don't know. I've got my outlook as to why it happens, and I'd like to think it doesn't, because, the system should be fair. The system should be for everyone, and it's not. Our daughter, who lives in Ukraine, she'd be my stepdaughter, applied for a visitor's visa. Everything's above board, trying to do this legally. Now, they refused her entry. Now, my stepdaughter, she's got a master's degree in economics. She's a translator. She speaks 4 different languages. She's very employable. Obviously, the mother of our grandkids. She's white like me, and she's a very, very sharp young lady. And I mean, that's obviously, I'm a little prejudiced on that, but I'd like to think that in this case, I'm a pretty good judge of people, because she would be one to contribute to Canada greatly in what she knows and what she does. I mean, she's worked with government in Ukraine with some of the bigger names, with some German government, French government. I mean, all over. So I mean, she's had security clearances and all that up till we come to Canada. So, anyways, we had a run around there, and I went to the office. I live in Surrey. Our member of Parliament is Randeep Sarai. Now, you may remember our member of Parliament from the India trip and the fiasco that they had there. Now, look, the man helped me get the grandkids here. I'm not going to go on and on and on. The only thing I want to say right now is that with all the illegal immigration we got going, all the people that we were putting up in hotels, all the people that are coming across the border and claiming asylum from the United States, are people stupid enough to actually believe that? I mean, come on. Why they should just be sent across, or we build a goddamn wall across the border. Our daughter can't come here because somehow she's an undesirable. And we'd be responsible for her. It's not, and it's a visitor's visa. We're not talking about she's coming here to stay. So my advice is going to be to her, well, go to the States, because she can get a visa to go to the United States, come across Roxham Road, claim asylum, and then come in. And then 6 years down the road, which, maybe they might get at it, depending on the backlog, might be longer. By that time, you'll be integrated in society. We can't split it up. Y'all know the story. You see it happen every day. Now, you want to follow the rules. You want to do it right. That's just our nature. But this is what you get for following the rules, getting it right. I've got no reason. I have gone to the MP's office. I asked them. They're looking into it. I said I need an answer by Friday. My time is now 20 after 1 in the afternoon. So that means in Ottawa, that's 20 after 4. We all know on Friday that everybody's gone, probably 2 hours ago. So I would like some support from people out there to say, come on. I don't know. I mean, we're allowing ISIS fighters back in. We're going to rehabilitate them. Yes, that is not an issue. And if you don't think so, you're a racist. And we're inviting the illegal immigrants in here, and we're putting them up in hotels, all because of our idiot prime minister. And our daughter can't come here? What is inherently wrong with that? Now they're going to come up with some bullshit story of, we got to look into this and all that, blah, 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 blah. And that does not hold water, being what's happening on our border. Now, if that wasn't happening on our border, we were having people flood across into there, creating a crisis where it's costing us Canadians millions of dollars to keep these non-illegal immigrants, these people who claim refugee or asylum, which is bullshit. That, you know, we wouldn't be having this discussion. So right now, we got 2 grandkids that are coming here. Their mother can't, because, and actually the same thing had happened when the kids came here, and I went down there and I raised hell, and I said, like, what, you know, like, what's going on? And a little bit of background I want to give you. I was over in Ukraine a few years back, and we had gotten a letter saying, you know, because there was some turmoil over there. Yeah, I didn't think so, but they said, you know, register with the embassy. So fine, that's good. I got in. I was in Lugansk. I came back from Lugansk and went down to the embassy. I said I'd like to go in and register. Showed them at the gate, because you got to go through a gate. Said there's a passport. They said, well, you can't come in right now. Can you come back next Wednesday? And I'm like, excuse me, that's a Canadian passport. Like, I wanted, and they said no, I couldn't go in. The guy I was with, and I can't, he said, okay, he said, just come with me. He says he was American. He says, we'll go to the American embassy. And I went, yeah, okay, whatever. And I was kind of choked because we had to leave the next day to go back to work. And so we go over there, lo and behold, walk in there. Yeah, buddy just says, yeah, it's not a problem. He says, where you live, you know, your mobile number, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We got you. He says, if something goes down, this is the instructions you're going to get. The Americans were going to get it. The Canadian embassy there couldn't be bothered to spend the time for a Canadian citizen because they were far too busy doing, I don't know what. So that was running number one. Now, my wife is from Ukraine. She went there. She's now a Canadian citizen. But when she went there, and my wife is not a stupid person, very well educated, very well connected in the business world over in Europe for who she's worked with. She got an issue. She got drugged through the mud and treated like a piece of shit by that same embassy there. And I'm going like, okay, why is this? But everybody, you know, is afraid because if you say something, well, that they deny your claim, you know. So everybody just kind of stays evil. You know, we don't want to rock the boat. We don't want to get somebody pissed off. So, you know, they'll just say bang. Well, then we come to our daughter, and we should have made a hell of a lot more noise. I should have made a hell of a lot more noise, but we didn't. I mean, it is what it is. Grandkids tried getting over here with the visa. They said, well, no, you know, they might be terrorists or something, you know, like, and I mean, that's not what they, yeah, but you get this underlying thing. We got ISIS guys coming back. We got people lying to get into the country that we're paying for. And they're going to block a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old to come to the country because they're a huge threat from the Ukraine. Yes, they might stay here. They might cost us money. Yes. That they might cost, that's terrible. We can't have that. That's their words. That's not my words. That's the government words. And them lying sacks of shit want to argue with that. I beg any of them to come on camera and I show them all the letters they sent me saying different. Now, that was the kids. We got it straightened out. Randeep went there. He downplayed it, of course, because it's a liberal government. Now we come to the daughter. And this just got their visitor's visa just got denied. Why? Because they said she's been banned from the country for 5 years. Well, even if you take into retrospect that the country was banned for 5 years, whatever, which is total BS, that 5 years would have been up from the date. They also sent another letter stating the exact opposite a few years ago. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, okay, if you or me, I had a job in management where you had to deal with people like this, and you were just grossly incompetent, how long do you think you would be able to have that job? And I know I would have been almost immediately would have been. They said, okay, well, dude, you're not doing what you told us you could do. You know, you're going to the house, you're going home. We need people in here that know what they're doing. The Canadian government do that? Oh no. It is so hard to walk over and look up a file on the internet, on their system. So, number one, gross incompetence of one of their employees, which definitely reflects on the MP, the Prime Minister now, because what they're yapping about definitely ain't happened. Number two, how in the hell can you deny our daughter coming into this country when you're letting in all these illegals in that? And I mean, that just burns my ass. I see all this stuff. All the illegal immigrants coming in. And we're paying for it. But it's okay. We don't call them illegal immigrants. Remember that stuff there? My dog just lit up. And all this here. And it's just a bad situation. I mean, it's just like, what do you do? How do you get around this? How do you talk to people who don't give a shit about whether you breathe tomorrow or not? All this Trudeau, I see him today out there, somebody called him a liar. He's like, oh, we care about you and that. Well, I'm here to say bullshit. He doesn't care about any goddamn one of us. Right now, the way I feel, if you ain't an illegal immigrant, you ain't welcome in Canada. And that's a message I just got goddamn loud and clear from them sons of bitches. Pardon my language, but I'm kind of upset right now, just a little bit. How long are we going to sit here and put up with this horseshit from these people? They are our employees. These people work for us. We don't work for them. I don't work for Randeep Sarai. I sure the hell don't work for goddamn Justin Trudeau. He works for us. And right now, the only goddamn thing that man has done, and I'll go as far as a lot of them done, is nothing but fucking lie to all of us. Now, most of you people out there would say, everybody would say, well, what do you do? How do you do with liars? Oh, no, we don't follow liars enough. Okay, well, why are you taking it from him? Why are we listening to this bullshit? Why aren't we doing things? And I mean, I've been harping on this for a year. I mean, I don't get many views in my videos, but this is the case. And this is what happens. This slowly erodes. And who the hell am I? You know, who cares? He's just some guy and it's some, his kids, and who cares? It doesn't make headlines, and it's nothing. What the hell? Skip them to the side. We'll, throw up some cookies, write some bullshit letter, use some fancy words, and they'll just go away and say, what can we do? And that explains how people deal with this shit all over Canada constantly. So, as of right now, I'm making a sign. I'm going up to my street. I'm going to stand on my street here in another 2 hours. And I'm going to get my wife to video it. I'm going to hold up a sign saying, okay, Canada is open to illegal immigrants. That's it, because we hate everybody else. And that's true. That's the way I feel. If you feel different, tell me in the comment section. Tell me how you defend all this stuff. I mean, yeah, follow the rules and all that. Yeah, really, okay. Well, that would fly if we didn't have all these illegal immigrants coming over. And there's no way to goddamn justify it. How do you become a fucking illegal immigrant or a refugee on a goddamn United States of America? How? And we use facts here, not bullshit. Trump has actually done a hell of a lot more for his goddamn country than our fucking idiots done here for a while. And this here with the daughter, this is like the gloves are off now, okay? So that's it. I said Friday, that's it. I don't know how many people are going to watch the video, but what the hell do I do? We can't afford a lawyer. And that's the thing. We are just nobody. We're nothing. We're just an inconvenience. Well, they just talk a lot. We'll just nod our heads and agree with them and then just forget about them when they walk out the door. And that is how he sees each and every one of us as Canadians right now. And anybody who doesn't think that and would vote for the son of a bitch, or any of them for that matter, you deserve exactly what you get. Because we're going downhill. And this shows it. I mean, how the hell could you not on a visitor's visa? And and I mean, I don't understand, and I don't trust me. I know I've worked overseas and been to many, many countries. So I got the immigration down and what they got to look for. And right now, my friends, we are sadly misled by one Justin Trudeau, who is nothing but a big lying sack of shit. And I mean that quite literally. If any of them want to come out, Randy, he wants to come on. We have a debate. I would love to, but you know damn well they won't, because you listen to all his goddamn answers, exact opposite of what you ask him. And I don't know if anybody got any fucking brains left out there, but if you believe his bullshit, I'll tell you what, you can start paying everybody else's goddamn bills, because I'm fucking sick of it. This has got to stop. So I'll be taking a sign up there, and it'll be about Trudeau. It'll be about Canada's closed to everybody but illegal immigrants, because he don't care one bit about any of us. All you hear out of his mouth, like he's reading off this is Trudeau. And I am concerned. Yes. About you and your brother and sister and mom and dad. Very important. That's Trudeau. And if you believe that phony bullshit, like I said, you can pay my goddamn bills and everybody else that doesn't support this son of a bitch, and he needs to go. But in the meantime, I would love people, if you see this, I got to cut out here right now. I got to go make a sign, and I'm not looking for financial support. I just need somebody spread this around, because I would like some answers out of this, something, because obviously we're not getting it, and we're not important enough as Canadians to merit any kind of answers other than some bullshit thing. So, I mean, that's it. I don't know what to do, but this is it. If I get arrested, it'll be on videotape. The wife will post it if I'm not available. Well, I'm sure I'll get a ticket for public fucking nuisance or some goddamn thing. You know, we all know how free speech has gone in this country, and we're about to test the theory here. Anyways, if you're looking at this, I appreciate it. Comment, please. Tell me what you think. Do you agree, disagree? And I got to tell you, if you disagree, you probably get into what's going to get written back to you. So just, use your brain a little bit. That's all I ask. Okay, everybody, you have a good day. Thank you, and leave your comments. Let me know what's going on. Hear what you think, and I need some support, not financially. Just write letters, please. Something. Thanks.